We usually tell the story as a single apocalyptic moment. A giant rock falls from the sky, and in one catastrophic flash, the dinosaurs are wiped off the map forever. But if you look up today, you're seeing a different reality. Every sparrow, chicken, and swift in the sky is a direct, living descendant of theropod dinosaurs. They never actually disappeared. If the impact was universally lethal, it should have taken these low-slung reptiles with it. Yet crocodilians lived through the exact same apocalypse without missing a beat. Meanwhile, the massive apex predators, creatures with every physical advantage in the ancient world, were completely annihilated. The death of the dinosaurs was a complex, prolonged collision of planetary stress and biological failure that reshaped the world. Long before any asteroid appeared, the Earth was already bleeding. In what is now India, massive volcanic fissures, known as the Deccan Traps, were tearing the crust apart. These eruptions raged for hundreds of thousands of years, pumping enough carbon dioxide into the atmosphere to cause erratic temperature swings and wild fluctuations in sea levels. The asteroid struck a deeply stressed, destabilized ecosystem already on the verge of collapse. 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid collided with the Earth. The outcome was dictated by the specific geography of its landing site, the shallow waters of the Yucatan Peninsula. Striking a deep ocean might have been manageable. Instead, the asteroid hit a shallow shelf packed with sulfur-rich rock. Immediate fires were devastating, but the vaporized sulfur ejected into the atmosphere created a global dust cloud blocking the sun for years. Without sunlight, photosynthesis stopped. Lush global forests began withering in the darkness, cutting off the primary energy source for the entire food chain. As the herbivores starved, the giant carnivores that preyed on them had nothing left to eat. The impact effectively shut down the planet's solar energy supply, collapsing the biological web from the bottom up. In a world without food, massive size becomes a fatal liability. A multi-ton T-Rex requires immense daily calories to function, while a crocodile can remain motionless and survive on very little. Living in the water shielded crocodilians from surface fires, while their slow metabolism allowed them to fast through the darkest years of famine. The giant dinosaurs shared a devastating vulnerability. Their future relied on eggs laid on the ground, exposed to the environment. The sudden freezing temperatures, the raging surface fires, and a total lack of food wiped out an entire generation, effectively ending the species. Surviving the fallout required the ability to hide in the mud, starve for months, and shelter the next generation from a hostile climate. After 160 million years of rule, the giant reptiles were buried, leaving the world's terrestrial ecosystems vacant. For millions of years, early mammals had been tiny, nocturnal creatures forced to hide in the underbrush to avoid being eaten by massive hunters. With the apex predators gone, these survivors could finally step out into the light, grow larger, and spread into the empty niches left behind. These early scavengers eventually branched out, taking to the trees and evolving into the first primates. Human existence is the result of this specific sequence: a volcanically stressed planet, an asteroid striking a sulfur-rich coast, and the biological fragility of dinosaurs.